right, so I talked to you guys about creating culture with the way you run the gym, right? The creating the culture is more important than the community, but the things that you do inside of the micro gym are very important, and I think there's no better example than right here. Doors lock at the start of class. Be great, not late. So again, this is a hard and fast rule that they have here. Those doors lock right when class starts. You are not allowed in. I don't care if it's 2 minutes past the point and traffic and your babysitter was late or whatever the fuck it may be. They hold that standard. It's part of who they want. They want what they call a high performer. They want somebody who has got important things on their to-do list, and this just happens to be one of them. They don't want someone who's lackadaisically coming in. And here's the deal. There's nothing wrong if you're okay with people showing up late to your micro gym. I did it at Urban Movement. However, you look at a brand like this that has exploded organically like it has into 60 plus franchise locations, and you have to ask yourself, what is it that they're doing different? This is definitely one of those things. All right, Finn, so this idea of be great, not late, and the punctuality thing, that's obviously, I don't know any other micro gym model, studio franchise model doing that at all. The practicality of it though, like walk for people who try to understand this, like wait, you really don't let people in when the babysitter was 4 minutes late?
Correct. We don't, it makes it a lot easier to enforce when we're not making situational exceptions. We do encounter those clients who had the babysitter come late or traffic was fucking terrible because of some unforeseen road closure, and we're not dickheads about it. We'll credit the class back. We're not going to charge them the late cancel fee. It's very easy to disarm that individual when we just explain the reason behind it, which is we promise a 50-minute class. We promise our clients are in and out. Allowing latecomers in, it's not only distracting and adds more time, but it's also just not safe for that individual to miss any portion of our demonstration or warm-up. For every one client that is upset about this locked door policy, there are 24 other clients on our floor who actually really appreciate it and respect it because they have shit to do and places to be, and they lead active, busy lifestyles outside of our gym and don't want to be tied up for longer than 50 minutes.
Talk to me about the business logistics of this. So obviously you guys, and for a lot of your locations, as everyone you can see here, you know, the storefront glass is blocked out with a vinyl wrap. That's done probably purposely with this punctuality policy in mind. Walk me through that.
They can't see in, so it makes it a little less awkward when the person's like, you know, waving through the window to let you in. That also alleviates front desk coverage needs.
So you could have the coach for that class could be here greeting everybody as they walk in, and then as soon as class starts, door locks, and then we head in, and now they're running that, and we don't have the extra payroll burden of having to have someone out here in case Sally shows up fucking 15 minutes late.
Exactly.
Yeah. You guys have a very grit-driven brand, a very in-your-face brand. Which came first, the logistics of it or that brand presence, what it creates when people hear it?
The logistics of it came first, and I think it also just naturally feeds into our brand and the grit behind it, but it definitely, we favored the practicality of it before, like, you know, just adding another like fuck you, like we're trying to be different. We are doing it a little differently because no one else seems to be doing it, but it's truly driven by the benefits operationally and as far as just like being able to efficiently run a class goes.
So obviously, as like Finley stated, this is more than just like we're a badass brand type, like in your face grit play. It's got great logistics. The payroll logistics on it is something I 100% envied at Urban Movement, because I had a front desk quite often because we were open with the coffee shop there and the spin studio. So it's something I absolutely wish I could embody. And any of you other guys that are operating in nice, tight, you know, boutique spaces like this, I cannot recommend enough thinking about how can you lower that payroll, and that locked door model is a great one. And obviously, depending on who you want as a customer, as an avatar, you want to get rid of all the fucking, you know, lazy, irresponsible motherfuckers, and you want your core competency of your core customer to be a high performer. That's a great way to get it done.